Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 206. That's right, they're still letting me do them. We're still doing them. We're still doing breaks. 206 of them now. Oh boys, the fun never stops, does it? Aloha, friends. Mary and Matt and Trevor are here. Hello to you guys as well. We have some fun in store as per the usual. A little different. Wanted to shake it up just a teeny tiny bit with some of the different products. So we're going to go with a pair of the 2324 SPX, and we're going to bring back 2324 Spagoo. See if we can find any potential draft day marks in that nature. The always favorite SP Authentic that's going to give us a couple autos. Ice is back. Will act as our appetizer. And then the main course, Ultimate and Premier. Premier, of course, are guaranteed patch autos, so we'll see if we can find it at that guy. As you guys can see, people are starting to put numbers down. Why would they do such a thing to put numbers down? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'll tell you. If you can get a number that is on a short printed card, and you've liked this feed, you'll win a prize. For example, Matt picked number 29. Let's say we pull a card number 29 of 99. As long as he hit that little like button on the feed, he will win a prize. I am very, very vain, and I need your attention, so I need to ensure that you guys give me those likes. Come on, just hit that like button. That's all I'm looking for. I don't have a sheet of my teams here, so we're going to kind of make things up as we go along, so I don't know who has what. Larry's here as well. Larry, I see you got San Jose. That's not too bad there for somebody joining into the break, I gotta say. But I think we got enough folks in. Oh yes, we're filling in here just fine. So, without any further ado, I suppose we can get rolling. We'll start off with 24-25 Ice. Ice is always a fun one. 3 Ice Premiers per box on average. A chance to be exquisite cards. Those are going to be the cards that are very thick, 180 point, that they sprinkle on all the tippy top products like the cup and that type of thing. So we got a shot at those guys when it comes to Ice. Really quickly, they do have frozen and ice cards, which is essentially a card inside of a card with a mini card and a big one over it. If we do pull one of those, they're usually 1 in 2 boxes, so they are hard to find but not crazy tough. But if we do find that, we will open it, assuming that it is not numbered. So if it's not numbered, we'll open the card. The outer shell goes to the team, and the inner piece will go to that team. If the frozen ice card is numbered, like at a 99 or anything like that, we're going to leave it alone. The reason why, those can be worth quite a lot of money. So whoever gets the actual numbered card, assuming we pull one, that'll go to them. Alright, now that I've properly confused everybody, Thomas is like that guy at Walmart giving the smile stickers, greeting you like he's Santa. Yeah, I mean, I do... I may moonlight as Santa at some times, but I don't know if I'd be giving you a lot of stickers. Stickers are kind of my domain. But for Dale, that's your first nice comment of the day, so that is for you. I don't have my tracker out of nice comments, but hopefully we can keep it rolling. Half a dozen cards per. Heck of a football slate today. 8 divisional games, so expecting quite a few close games all across the board. And yeah, happy we got some new folks here in the break. So, right off the hop, of course, your base card is going to be a little bit more common. You're going to get a base rookie, a green parallel, and an insert in every pack. So we have Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, Borkstrand, and Carlson. Your green will be Tage Thompson in Buffalo. And we have our first Ice Premier, and a Scott Morrow, 79 of 799 with the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes. Bradley Nadeau, New Brunswick's own, as your base rook. Dale, you've had Chicago like 3 of the last 6 breaks. You don't get a thing to stand on. So we have a very thick card right off the hop. Second one in, big 180 point. And listen, we got a frozen and ice. So may as well just do it now. Once again, if this frozen and ice card is numbered, we're not going to open it. If it's not numbered, we're going to crack her. Quinnigan, Rhino, and Owen Tippett. I love all the jokes going on around Jack Hughes, the guy who just can't stay injured, must have kicked an old gypsy woman. They were like, yeah, without older brother there to cut his meat and potatoes, a kid cut his finger off. Owen Tippett, Barkey is your green, Kyle McLean, and your frozen in ice is a non-numbered Olin Zellweger. So whoever has Anaheim will get what I call the shell. They'll get this actual card, and whatever the team is inside, that'll go to that guy. Believe it or not, those shells are still worth a few bucks even once you open them. And without any further ado, we may as well just hop to her. Classic Upper Deck pull tab. I bet $5 this doesn't work. The worst part is that Upper Deck, when they were doing other products like Marvel, they would have those type of tabs. They rip so clean. I opened up so much Upper Deck Marvel in that, like it was just ridiculous. And for ice, for whatever reason, they just can't figure it out. He fell on glass, cut his finger, I heard. So that is kind of what I heard as well, Dale. It sounded like he was leaning on glass, and the glass shattered, and then he went kind of like fell into it because of that freak accident. Just falling on glass isn't necessarily a freak accident, I'll say. But that would be rough. If you have little spikes of glass and you just, when you're falling into it, yeah, even my camera's upset. Yeah, that would be rough. And the card inside belongs to the LA Kings. It is Akil Thomas. Akil Thomas. Some of these can be numbered. This one is not, however. See if we can get in there. A little focus. There you go. Little tobacco-sized cards on them. My camera's having a hard time focusing through the clear-cut version of it. Can't even display it. So, Anaheim. I think, Mary, you just waved and said you had Anaheim. So, this part will go to Mary, if that's the case. And then whoever has the LA Kings we'll get the Akil Thomas. You owe us all $5. Like all of you? Like everyone? Or just you? Poor McAvoy needed a dentist last night. Oh my lord, that was brutal. Brady showed me this morning, poor Charlie McAvoy taking a absolute shot to the friggin' jaw. Like his jaw just like just kind of puffs out to nothing. We're back to another thick one. So this is more than likely an exquisite card. These can be numbered all the way up to around $4.99. It can go all the way down to your one-on-ones. So we'll get, oh, there's my focus. There's Willie-Nilly as your first base. We have Cole Caulfield and Kuzmenko, Pavel Buchnevich. And we'll see what's hiding behind Pavel. Hopefully we get some autos or some patches or something these. Maverick Bork. Beautiful card. Nice hit for Dallas. 187, the number we're looking for at $2.99. If you have number 187 and have liked this feed, you have won a prize. Very, very thick. They're going to be a 180-point card. But Bork scored the other night for Dallas as well. Nice rookie for them. And we have Marat Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov is with Minnesota as far as that card is concerned. So, we got what we were looking for, but not necessarily the big, nice short print we're looking for. That means that there's still room to do better. Your base rookie will be James Malatesta with Columbus. We have McJesus. We got Shuffles, and we got Philip Kurashev. Timo Myers, here is your green. Let's get a little bit of focus here real quick. Turn this here. Boom. And Nikita Chibrikov. He doesn't really look it. Super duper short print. So if you have Winnipeg, which I believe Fredgie did when I looked, I'm not quite sure. Number 10 is the number we're looking for. If you have number 10, you have won a prize, but a very short print Sub-Zero for Chibrikov. There's a quick peekaroo there at the back. Very clean, very nice, very gorgeous, very stunning, very lovely, darling. Lovely, darling. Nice short print rookie. As far as I'm concerned, that's kind of like a little bonus on top. Once you've already got the Frozen and Ice and you got an Exquisite, Ice is typically a gift that keeps on giving. And we still have a couple more Ice Premiers to go as well. Ethan Del Mastro is your base rookie with Chicago. We got Batherson, Kyrou, and Shesterkin. We have Seth Jarvis, who also got injured not too long ago. Took a stick right near the eye. And right behind Jarvis is a clear-cut kaboom! Noah Flip. It's Noah Flip. Flip, flip. Noah Flip. Phillip, of course. That is $7.69 of $7.99. Final pack on the left-hand side. And I agree with you, Mark. I think that the Chibrikov is a gorgeous card. Gage Gonglave. Goncalves. Gonglave. Breadman, Cooch, Barzal. Your green is going to be Kyle McLean with the Islanders. I know this kid. Snow Flip. So this one at a $3.99. So try to get... there you go. 85 at $3.99. So... well, that goes hand in hand with that one. I guess we'll retire the at a $7.99 and put the $3.99 up there just for the heck of it. And hopefully the rest of the box isn't anticlimactic, because we got all three of our ice premiers right off of the hop. We have an exquisite and we have a short print rookie as well. So we may not tear through it quicker, but base rookie is going to be Logan Morrison. We have Roman Josi, Timo Meier, and the aforementioned Seth Jarvis. Your green is going to be Evan Bouchard, who's finally coming along again. And Maxwell Crozier, your purple fuchsia magenta parallel rookie card with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Not specifically numbered, but just one of the harder to find purple parallels. Flip PC collection, well on its way. Yeah, you got that right, Dale. Another PC starter for someone, says Trevor. Yeah, that's always the fun part, right? Next thing you know, hopefully we get some more Luke Flip. Or Noah Flip. Noah Flip. Logan Mailloux. It's your base rookie Montreal. We got Tage Thompson. We got Sasha Barkov and Pavel Buchnevich. Bradley Nadeau. Once again, your local boy from up north here in New Brunswick with a green parallel. And behind that, a rookie Articulates with Joshua Roy. The Articulates are much harder cards to be able to pull, so a nice card there for Montreal. May not be Lane Hudson, but there will be plenty of chances for Lane-O Hudson. Your base will be Mason Morelli, who may be my new... he's from North Dakota. My favorite Italian from North Dakota, Mason Morelli. We got Nico Heischer, we got Slav and Gino. Roman Josi is going to be your green parallel. And once again, Articulate back yet again, the rookie, Marshall Rifai. I think those Articulates are only, I guess you do get a couple per box. This one feels like it's going to explode here. Thick card yet again. And Lucas Cormier on the back might be some good luck. So how about this? Let's do the other two packs while Willie will keep an eye. Pack right there. We're going to open up these two. And that could be a pretty big boom or bust potential over in that other one. If we've already have an exquisite card and it's not autoed or anything, you never know. Gavin Brindley, your rookie with Columbus. We got Bradles, Carlson, and Fabian Zetterlund. Robo is your green parallel, color match with Dallas. And Alex DeBrincat is your purple with the wings. And some of your fave Huma gang. Yeah, look at this Huma gang. Final pack before we find out what the big chunky boy is over there. We got Arshdeep Baines, rookie with Vancouver. Kempe, Robo, and Bouchard are your base. Your green will be Gage Goncalves. And we have Leo Carlson, a sophomore card for him on that beautiful purple backdrop, which apparently goes to Mary since she claimed Anaheim in the comments. And I don't know. So, without any further ado, here's the chunky boy. Timmy Stu, Ryan O'Reilly, Kyle Connor, Ethan Del Mastro, and it's a gold finish there to the front of it. This one could be exciting. Bills picked off on the 7-yard line. Oof. Who are the Bills playing again? I don't remember. What's up, Cuz? Welcome into the break, buddy. You're just in time for a big boomer. Here it is. Boom. Told you. Look at that. Look at that. Told ya. Your base rookie is Lucas Cormier, of course. But this is going to be the real winner. The captain of the New Jersey Devils. Hard-signed autograph. They kind of leave it a little clear, I'll say, at the top for them to sign, but no sticker there. That is right on curb. Gorgeous patch. If you're a Devils fan, that's exactly what you're looking for. Red, black, and white. Ah, yes, the Bucks. Thank you, Dale. 14, the number we're looking at, 14 of 49 is going to be the winner. There's a quick peek there at the back with a full COA, your game-used auto, and the whole thing. Well, they put a little bit more on that. Game-used hockey memorabilia and autograph of Nico. The memorabilia is certified by Nico Heischer. Wow, they really blew up the COA. I like that a lot. They added more detail to it. But there you go, folks. There's your final on the ice. And gosh darn it, that went pretty heckin' well, if I may say. So All 3 ice premiers, a short print Nikita Chuprikov. I think that one is, Freddy, I saw you just joined. I think you have Winnipeg. So you get a beautiful rookie Chuprikov at 24, 10 to 24. A few ice premiers, of course. A new Noah Philippe PC has been started. A couple exquisite, like, not a terrible box, Dale. I think that's pretty gosh darn good, if I may say so myself. There's no guarantee in ice, right? There's no auto guarantee or that type of thing. You just typically get a hit. The guarantees are really just 3 ice premier, and then you see what else comes out. But when you can pull exquisite cards like that, and obviously gorgeous game-used patch autos, nothing wrong with that. So, why don't we do a little palette cleanser? Let's do SPX. Then we'll go over to SP Authentic. Then we'll go over to SP Game Used, and then we'll go home with Ultimate and Premier. I think that'll be the way to go. The SPX were chosen box numbers 4 and box numbers 5, each out of the same case with sequential numbers. Shaboom. So, surely to God, one of them is good. All right. For those unsure, it is 1 pack. This is also 23-24, so readjust your thinking. If you're looking for guys like Celebrini, Mishkov, and Hudson, as far as this product is concerned, they are not born yet. This is your Bedard year, including Leo Carlson, and your Nyes, and Hughes, and Semiskevich, and Cooley, and Fantillis, and Bensons, and Poitras, and I could go on, but please don't make me. The autograph is right on the top, so we're going to have to do a little bit of careful finagling. Like, it'll be right on the top, so we're going to have to kind of hide it so we can get to the M. Only 5 cards, and again, typically 1 auto. We're hoping to find some sort of swatch auto, patch auto, what have you. And then should be 4 different short prints in behind that. Well, we haven't done SPX in forever. So hopefully it'll come back and give us a little bit of luck. So there's your sneak peek, if you will. All kind of the same general size. So I don't know what the best way to do this is. Actually. Dun, dun, dun. We'll do that. So I'm going to take the auto, which is directly under my box loader. I'm going to put it on top of the other SPX box while we'll keep an eye on that. And then we'll do the auto as soon as we're done the rest. And it's a pretty darn good start. Luke Hughes out of 100. And the rich get richer, if you will. Beautiful blue, the blue kind of scope parallel, what you'd find in like a Panini Optic or that type of thing. 37 of them we're looking for the up-and-comer Luke Hughes. And he's the new Hughes in New Jersey, apparently. So another nice one there for Jersey. The beat goes on, and we have Hunter Tears of McCown. The blue parallel for the finite rookies, number 19. If you were a fan of the old YTV, which none of you outside of Moncton will really understand, you'd love number 19. But 19 of 199 for Hunter Tears of McCown with Columbus. We continue through, and we have our die cut. It is Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon. We'll give a little bit of a look on that. So the Radiance FX, 575 out of 949. If you have 575, you'll win 2 prizes. Why? Because I'm confident no one guessed 575. And behind that, finally, back to Columbus with Tyler Angle. Easy for me to say. No, he's not Kurt's son, but he's still a decent guy. 132 at 299. Very nice guy. Helped his grandmother move one time. But refills the milk. You know, when he drinks the last of the coffee, he makes a fresh pot. He's a real nice guy. So now, the whole reason why we're here for the box, we'll find out what is hiding. I believe it's this way. Once again, 23-24. Might be a horizontal card. 96 and 99. Ooh, I'm not getting anyone too excited, but that's the Chicago Blackhawk logo down there. So, you never know. You never know. Dale, I think you got Chicago. Hopefully we can find Bedsy here. It's having a hard time focusing. I'm not going to go too in-depth. Actually, you know what? Forget. Wow. Wow, that's upsetting. Taylor Radish. Man who needs a new pen, apparently. I do like the look of these cards, the signature fabrics. They basically make a big white canvas piece that's embedded in the card, and then they sign inside of there. And then they also have the jersey swatches up at the top. Wasn't he the one who fed the bears? Yes. But there's your luck. So, it's not Connor Bedard, but he's either got a little game use swatch. And it's tough. Poor Taylor Radish, because if it was, I don't know, a Carolina card and he was playing with Carolina, we'd be like, oh, that's pretty good. But just because it's Chicago, you want the other guy, right? So either way, we have a chance at more redemption. That was box number 4. This is box number 5. Same. We'll do the same gimmick as before. We'll go kind of back to front almost. We'll hide the autograph. Hopefully I don't slice myself open like Jack Hughes. Apparently it was the Jack Hughes thing. I think it was like Frank Vetrano's like birthday or something like that. Like they were there for like a birthday thing, like for like a teammate. He like slices himself open. Hilarious. Dale. There you go. That's for you. Alright. Boîte numero 2. Is that a little bit of black kind of piece there right in the middle? Spoiler alert, nice Boston card here. The autograph, I think, is a die cut, so I'm trying to really baby it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be there. That's a much better start. Levi, when does the new Goodwin come out? Great question, Levi. I don't know. Moving on. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. I don't know. But I can look it up if you remind me later, Levi. And I hope Florida's treating you well, buddy. I'm happy you're able to make it in the break and be here live. But I will take a look there as well. I'm watched this week. Okay, Brad. You got it. You got it. But back to work. A beautiful pickup right off the hop. Adam Fantilli. I mean, can't get much better than that. A beautiful black obsidian rookie. 192 of 199. So quite a stunning card there for Fantilli. Hiding behind that is a horizontal card, and it's Ridley Gregg. So that is going to be a rookie as well. 145 of 199. Some hairy arms right there. Yeah, well, that's how my wife fell in love with me, Dale. Hey, how's it going? Any good pulls today? Well, Jeremy, look no further. We're off to a pretty darn good start. Maybe Luke Hughes should get a little bit more love. Maybe we'll just do that right there, just because of who it is. Not Luke Hughes, Nico Heischer. Luke, you stay over there. But a Ridley Gregg, 145 of 199. And we're going to get a double double hit for Boston. Pasta with the Radiant FX, 621 of 949. And a Mason Lohrei base rookie, 147 of 299. So 147, 621, 145, and 192. If you have any of those numbers, please come up and collect your prize. So the autograph, well, we're assuming it's an autograph, I guess, but it's a die cut. So that's why it took so long to kind of handle it, because you know me, I'm very litigious. I kind of like the little points. I think this is a horizontal card, but I believe it is. We're going to do a fairly quick reveal, just because the name is going to be showing up here soon. That's pretty darn nice. Matt, I think you had the wings. You were maybe looking at moving them and decided to keep them. Simon Evanson is getting quite a bit more time with the Red Wings, and that's at only 49. Like, that's a really beautiful pickup. Holograph rookies. Simon Evanson. Well. 24, the number we're looking for, if you have number 24. Even nicer look at the back. Getting a little bit of that color kind of popping. There you go. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And excellent. That's a really good wings hit, Trev. I agree with that completely. Don't know if I can really put it on a card stand appropriately. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that works. There you go. Ta-da. Sweet. All right. Well, the second box was definitely better than the first one, including stuff like the Fantilli. The Luke Hughes is certainly nice, and again, the Taylor Radish, a short print swatch with an auto. But just once more there with the Evanson, like, this is really, really nice. Yeah, Let's put it over here so we can see the autograph a little bit better. There we go. All right. Well, so far so good. And now it's time, everyone, for a little R&R. It's time for a trip to the spa with our favorite San Jose Shark children, including the man looking through your soul. Yeah. All right. 10 packs, 9 cards each. Hopefully I scared one person out there. That's all I want. All I want is somebody to go like, I need to raise my goals and expectations. Oh, boys. You guys should know the drill of this one by now. 2 autos per box on average. Sometimes you'll find 3 if you're lucky enough, if you cross your fingers nice. Jack. That's for you. Pull a Bedard for trades. Good God, you guys. Just do this, do that. It's never like, have a good time, Thomas. It's never like, hey, buddy, hope you have fun. It's always like, give me this, give me that. Jeez, just because you guys pay money, you expect something. Wait, maybe you should get something. Alright, I'm going to stop talking and start opening up packs now. Here we go. Yeah, alright. Readjust your thinking, folks. 24-25. Laffy, Marner, Matt Boldy. Behind that, collaborating together, is back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Sam Bennett and downtown Dale Trike's favorite player in the whole wide world, Chewy. Yeah, alright. You get 1 red pageantry per box. Kevin Stevens. Is Kevin Stevens the most underrated player, like, ever? And, like, really think about that before you say, no way. But, like, for a man, like, Yager had to wait to get up, like, before Kevin Stevens was still there. Like, Kevin Stevens, unfortunately for him, Mark, you take that back. Fortunately for him, got into a little bit of extracurricular activity afterwards. But yeah. Have a good time. Trevor, that's hilarious. Have a good time, Thomas. And pull me a Hudson RPA. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny. Patrick Koch is your limited red. Unsigned future watch with Arizona or Utah, whatever they feel like going to today. Timmy Stu, Jake Neighbors, and former Rookie of the Year, Mo Sider. Mr. Mo. We got this kick-ass wicked show. Oh, you guys are just jealous of Kachuk because he's so talented. Roman Yossi, the grade 8. And Kevin Korchinski, sophomore. Some freshman focus for Joshua Roy. Oh, Cause, look at that. So Mark here, my resident Flyer fan. The hollow foils are so difficult, and to find a legend one as well. I wonder if they're even numbered on the... Numbered base, non-auto base, future icon, hollow foils are 1 per box, so this is arguably a case hit. Never mind the fact that you have a Legends hollow focus, or hollow foil, excuse me. But the freaking classic mask, too. That is absolutely amazing. Vince, I know you're watching. You're going to be a fan of that one as well. Vince and I like to bond over the Legends that are sometimes not brought up quite as much. That absolutely deserves some camera focus. That is amazing. Limited red with Logan Cooley, Svechnikov, Chris Letang, and Nathan McKinnon, second favorite boy. Just so we can really appreciate it. Like, how cool is that? Come on. I know you would have rather had Ron Hextall, but you can absolutely appreciate Bernie Puddle. Massive hit for Philly. Again, I'm pretty confident hollow foils are a case hit, maybe an inner hit, what have you. I'd have to look at the checklist, of course, to kind of see what those odds are, but those are very tough. So if you have Philadelphia, which I think Trevor does, I think Trevor got both Montreal and Philly, you should be pretty jacked up about that, Trev, in my opinion. Former Moncton Wildcat Jacob Peltier. There's your Bedard Dale. There. You done? Good. No more. Swayman. Kopi. And to Kopitar Spectrum FX. These are bounty cards. Once you collect them all, you can scratch off all of the codes and then go to the Upper Deck website to redeem them for a prize. Your prize may not be quite as good as what you get here from D&M Sports by guessing the correct number on a short printed card, but it is a prize nonetheless. Once again, maximum performance. We all know who the maximum performance man would be. I mean, come on, it's the man who gives maximum performance. It's everyone's favorite Kachuk. Move over Keith and Brady. It's Chewy. Of course. Downtown Dale Trace favorite player. All right. And Joel Blomqvist. That Murashov there, he's looking quite good in Pittsburgh. Oh, look at that. He's back again for Dale. He's so lucky. Matthew Kachuk, Byfield, and Charlie Lindgren. I've never had Montreal in all my breaks. Well, that's fair, Brad. I mean, at the same time, you did get a Bedard Future Watch, so, I mean... you know. No autos yet. Beautiful stuff off the hop. Whole bunch of Matthew Kachucks and a Bernie Perron. How could you ask for anything better? Cooch! Borkstrand. Neon Leon. There is a bounty card, Spectrum FX. That would have been a nice future watch, but there's certainly much better. But the Rempire State Building, or the Rempire State of Mind. Matt Rempe. Big Frankenstein with the Rangers. Zachary Bolduc, now in Montreal, but if you have St. Louis, that goes to you. And Josh Norris, Limited Red. Medi Beniers, Dylan Larkin, and the Nuge for the base. Final card on the left-hand side, my friends. Mason McTavish, Nico Heischer, and Connor Hellebuck. And there is autograph number 1. And last week, it was all Carolina. This week, it's all New Jersey so far. Brian Hallonen. Again, they replaced the retro future watches with the horizontal ones, which are a big favorite for a lot of people. But hopefully we'll get another decent auto on top of that. But yet another hit for the Devils. Don't know who has jersey, but they're making out like bandits. Cameron Butler, Zach Dean, Granlund, Konecki, and willy-nilly. Did you keep or sell the Bedard card, Brad? Bracketing. So that, have you ever done a break with Pick Your Team? So I have not done a break with Pick Your Team because that is how you end up with teams that you can't sell, unfortunately. So, like, I have had guys come up to me before and literally say, can I give you $500 and you give me Montreal every time? That's the problem that you're going to hit with the Pick a Team. So you're going to get guys who are instantly going to want to try to stack it up, or they'll be here Monday at 10 to take that team, and then I'm going to hit Sunday, and all the teams left are going to be the Islanders, it's going to be the Predators, it's going to be guys that, yes, they have stars, but that are not really like a sexy option, if you know what I mean. So Team Random is really the only way, especially for me as a store, to keep it fair for everybody. To answer your question, but a good question nonetheless. Kobe, Brock Nelson. Devin Taves, behind Devin Taves. It is a telemetry, dear Cole. Columbus Cole. And once again, Trevor says Devils in Columbus. Yup. So a beautiful Cole Sillinger. Call him Columbus Cole because he is from Texas. No, I'm just kidding. He's from Columbus. But the hometown boy there, so that gets another hit for Columbus. JT Miller and Brock Besser would have been hilarious if they would have put JT Miller and Elias Pettersson there. Laffy is your red. Protas Moore and Samuel Ersson. Coming up the rear. Last card stand there. We'll move you over here. We'll do this. We'll do a few things like that. Let's move that over there. Alright. Wild Willie back in the frame. Alright. 4 packs. We got both of our autos. We'll see how much more luck we can potentially finagle. Sid the Not-So Kid, Halifax's favorite son. Wyatt Johnston. And Braden Shen. You guys just like picking on me, don't you? I guess. I mean, if you didn't... Mark says this is an ugly auto. Yeah, Mark, you're right. Alright. But I guess if you didn't pick on me, I'd think you were mad at me. Jack Thompson, freshman focus. Iggy! Jerome McGill now. Pageantry. Once again, love the legends. Landon Slaggart. Don't make fun of my last name. Landon. Robo. Caulfield. And J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Math. Marc-Andre Fleury. 1, 2, 3 packs to you. Sorokin, JT, and McJeebas. Jack Hughes, maximum performance. It's me getting some pageantry. Finally, I get some goddamn pageantry around here. Mitchie Marner. It's your limited red. Demko, Vassie, and Shano Wright. Pasta, Darlene, Coronado. Let me knock my cam just slightly lower. Nikolai Kovalenko, rookie with the Avs. Sid the Not-So-Kid with the pageantry. And Luca Del Belbaluz, the last man to score on Moff. Eklund, Kale McCurr, and Tage Thompson. It's all good for... Oh, Brad, I love you. You're a sweetheart, Brad. Don't you worry. Everything said here, it's just like siblings. Oh, brothers don't mean what they say to each other, and next thing you know, they got him in a headlock, and then they go for a beer after. That's how it is around here. Don't worry about that. The amount of children I have, I better have tough skin. Samuel Montembeau, Marshy, Clayton Keller, Cale McCarr, and Devin Taves collaborating together. Brennan Othman, pageantry for the Rags. Thomas Novak, your limited red with Nashville. Sanheim, Eichel, and Brady Tkachuk. This is random for me to ask for stuff. If anyone has a base Brad Marchand, Tim Horton card, I will throw you a buck for it. My youngest daughter, a Panther fan like Dad, which, if I may, perfect timing for the Stanley Cup stuff, because it's cool to be a Panther fan because obviously they're winning. So my kids are like, oh yeah, Panthers are the best. And it's just like, yeah, that's great. Thank God you guys weren't here 10, 15, 20 years ago. But if anyone has a Brad Marchand-based Timmy card, I'll buy it off you. My youngest daughter fell in love with the commercials where Marchand has the teddy bear. And I have probably bought 24 packs. Guess what? 0 Panthers out of every pack. So, yeah. Hey guys, look who's here. Everybody's favorite player. Not chewing, but he's still chewy to me, damn it. So we've got Spagoo, box number 11, in honor of Jonathan Huberdeau when he was in Florida. If you do, Dale, I would appreciate it. If I had a Marchand, I would give it to you to get out of my house. Well, thank you, boys. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dale. I appreciate it. Boop. Just trying to give you a peek inside and make sure you know it's nothing up my sleeve. Nothing up my sleeve, Rocky. Ron and Larry. You guys can share. There. Boosh. Well, SB Game Use. It's always a tougher one, believe it or not. Dale, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks, buddy. And I'll keep an eye out for your Tyler Bertuzzi and Connor Hellebuyck continuously. Still have not found them to finish your set. But back to Spagoo. Spagoo is a more expensive product than this year's Ultimate. So that kind of makes people automatically go to Ultimate for the shield chase and that. Spagoo is so underrated, though. This is where you get the letterman. This is where you can get the letters for every player that kind of stack up across. I remember a little while ago we got Vince and Adam Fantilli letterman, and it was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Going to be 1 pack with half a dozen cards. Typically you get 4, I'm going to say 4 hits, but a hit could be a short printed card or like a tech card. So it's a hit, but it's not. It's weird. But there's some other stuff in here too. Legends have a pretty decent focus in here, and Game Use doesn't just refer to Game Use. It refers to the All-Star Game. It refers to the Stanley Cup or the playoffs. It refers to the Winter Classic and the Heritage games that they play. So you can kind of photo match up. So it's cool when you get like a piece of jersey and it's like Kirill Kaprizov and it shows him at like the shooting comp. And it's like, okay, he wore it in literally that spot, right? So I always like that perk quite a bit. I'm not going to show you everything. There's one very chunky card right in the middle with 3 kind of 75 points at the back. So we'll maybe leave the chunky one till the end. Your first base card is going to be Florida Panther Nightmare Jonathan Marchand, featuring John Gibson's number 36 of 112. That's excellent, Dale. You're well on the way then. We have 2 co-stars in the shop, Dale. We've got the Colorado and Dallas one, I want to say. So if you need those, you let me know. Typically, I don't do anything for Tim's, but sometimes it comes in. Behind that is going to be Willy Nilly, 46 of 114. I'm going to hide the thick card, so we're going to put it right here. Willie will watch over it, and then we will go through to the back three. Brendan Gallagher gets Montreal on the board with a jersey swatch, game used, of course. Behind them, authentic rookies with Fraser Minton. He may not be there anymore, but if you have Toronto, nice Fraser Minton card, and he's pretty gosh darn good. He might end up being quite decent. And finally, there's a perfect example: 2023 NHL Stadium Series fabrics. Nicholas Backstrom with Washington. So it's event-use hockey memorabilia, and this is what I love about it. That jersey swatch came from that one specific game. So you can really kind of dial in and be like, okay, it's not just game used, but it actually came from one specific point, which I'm a sucker of, I gotta say. But that gets Washington another swatch. So 3 jersey swatches at the back, and now we're gonna find out what the bigger boy here is. What could it be? It's a mystery. Supreme pads. So typically, of course, we're looking at goaltenders, and we're looking at actual pad. These are very chunky. Freggie had a Carey Price, I want to say, and we've pulled a Marc-Andre Fleury out of here before. They're very valuable, especially for goalies. So we'll do our slow roll and find out what's hiding behind the eyes of Willy Nilly. It's going to probably give it away there. Oh, that is so cool! Look at the pad, it's so cool. You don't see that. That is rad. Rad pads. Rad pad. And King Henrik, no less. That ain't no scrub. Scrub is a guy. Yeah, I'm not going to sing TLC. 6 of 15 on the Henrik. Obviously, chunky monkey. Take a quick peek at the back. That is game use hockey mem. Maybe we should get a little bit of focus so you guys can actually read the card. Voila. And there you go. Lundqvist game used in the game, the whole rigging. Man, that's so cool. It's not just a jersey swatch. Like, piece was flipping pad. Like, all the colors and the whole thing. Like, that is awesome. I love that. I adore that. Can you tell? What's going to get moved? Let's move Radish, because the horizontal curves you can't see quite as well. We'll put Henrik, and we'll move him so you can see the pad. Like that. There you go. I don't know who has New York, but a very hearty congratulations to you. Because you have 6, do you? And, Mark, you'll get your prize as soon as I can figure out a way to mail it to Philadelphia. But in the meantime, in between time, I do keep track. Well, that was a pretty decent box of Spagoo, if I may say so myself. So we are now into the main course, Ultimate and Premier. Yeah, the King and Bernie up there. I do, yeah, I guess I never really paid attention to that. Number 56 for Ulti. 24-25, of course. See what we can find inside. I'm really blown away by that Lundqvist. To get all 3 pads, like if you're a Ranger fan, that is... I do, Mark, don't you worry. Cause here, when he wins, when he guesses the right number in the break, he makes sure that I donate the prize to a kid. So, there he goes, giving a kid in the store. Believe it or not, I always say, hey, this came from my buddy here, wants to make sure he makes somebody happy. So, I mean, there you go. Oh, Ron, you had the Kings or Rangers. Congrats! You and Larry doing all right. No big San Jose card yet, Larry, but this is where they're going to come from, right? Right? Yeah. We'd have the Canes, Sabres, and Preds. You know what, Hunter M? I think everybody on the break will say thank you for eating those teams, though. Unfortunately, you're 1 week away from a good, easy for me to say, from a real good hurricane week. That would have been last week. Who else is in here? What do we got? We got Freggie. That is for you, buddy. Ultimate 1 pack, 4 cards. Sneak peek. 2 thick ones with 2 thin ones there at the front. We're looking for the shield, which is exactly what it sounds like. Right up on the crest. Where am I? Right on the crest of the neck there from the jersey. Probably would have been much easier to just say that shield right there is what we want. So Marchenko is a junior card for him. 104 of 149. If you have 104, you know what to do for the Columbus Superstar. And Ultimate, we're pretty much getting right into the heat right away. There's 1 base card or parallel right up on the front. Then there's going to be 3 hits. Could be a combination of autos, mems, or very short print tech cards. It wouldn't be that rare for us to pull a couple autos. So there we go. Climate change. I think that's Washington, maybe? Nope. Shane O'Wright. He's here yet again in ultimate form. I remember we pulled the 101 laundry tag for all the Capitals one break, and Ovechkin's tag was like end plastic waste, and it was like, oh, he likes turtles. That's good. Like he made the tag himself. But that gets Seattle on the board. So Shane Wright, once again, a junior card for him, his rookie year being 22-23. And there's a signature you can hang your hat on. I like that. At least put some effort into it. And let's see here. I don't like playing with the bigger cards for that. So we're just going to do this, do that. I don't know. We'll flip, 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 flip. That goes there. Life is good. And if you don't like Matthew Tkachuk, it's my break, so get over it. We're going to 2 thick cards now. So these could be ultimate emblems. Sideways. Rookie. And he's got red gloves. Red satin gloves. Back to New Jersey. I don't think we ever actually left. Oh, Ron and Larry got okay. Ron and Larry are here, the brothers, so Ron has 1 spot, Larry has 1 spot, and Ron and Larry have 1 spot, and then they get to fight over the death. They agreed to do a wrestling match in the front of the store for us to figure out who gets the Seattle team. So now that they got something juicy, we might actually get it. But Seamus Casey, up-and-coming defenseman in New Jersey, and hard signed 72 of 99. So once again, another hit for the Devils. Scott Morrow. Plop that right in there. Not that you guys can see it, unfortunately, but I don't know, something like that. Final card. It's the final card now. Come on now. Ooh. Here come all the Tkachuk focus jokes. Like I don't always have focus issues. Squirrel. Well, there you go. So we talked about the Hurricanes earlier. I guess, Hunter, you got the Canes. Maybe you should lean in close. This one's for you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ultimates. Sebastian Aho. Not to be confused with AEW's Riho. And Seth Jarvis. Seth Jarvis is one of those guys I feel vindicated on because way back 21-22, when Extended was out and all that, I would not stop talking about Seth Jarvis. And now he's on like the Canadian team, and he's like a Suzuki. He's like a little Swiss Army knife. He's a jack of all trades, if you will, even though his name is Jarvis and not Jack. Game used on the pair. You need a higher platform for the cards in the back. You are 100% correct, Cause. So I actually have acrylic risers at home that I use for my own display. But you're right. I got to get some risers out there so we can actually plop those up. Shouldn't be that hard, even if we put like a cardboard box. Maybe I'll get to work on that. We'll see what we can do. But you get the red and the black, of course, for Carolina. And at least you're not skunked anymore, Hunter. That's really the main thing. Going home with something. Okay. Well, and then there was one. Premier. I picked Yags number 68 for this box. So if you have number 68 as a lucky number, maybe this is the one for you. Premier is 1 step below the Cup. I know it's a quick rip, 1 pack, 6 cards, but it's a pricey little fella. The retail of $489.99 plus tax for these 6 little cards. Hopefully I didn't just talk it up and then we get skunked. I'm sure that would not happen. That's never happened before in the history of card opening. So, you will have 1 patch auto. Ooh, that was a tough sticker. You'll have 1 patch auto. Very chunky pack for sure. Does not necessarily mean a rookie patch auto, but most of them probably are. 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 are probably rookie patch autos. Mary, you and Mark, you can split this. There we go. So 1 patch auto, 1 additional auto, 2 memorabilia, and then 2 base short print, etc., etc. And this will be it. This is the go home. This week's break was actually sold out on Wednesday. So if you want to get into next week, now's the time. It's going to be a little bit more straightforward. So next week is going to be Clear Cut, Premier, Ultimate, and SP Authentic. 3 Clear Cut and 2 SPA, I want to say. And then we'll do Ultimate and Premier after. When is Black Diamond being released? Good question, Matt. Similar to Levi, when it comes to Goodwin Champions, I'll have to check my schedule. My little, actually, there's extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in Premier. Actually, let me make a really rapid note. Matt, BD, Levi, Goodwin. So Matt, I'll message you post break, and Levi, I'll message you post break, and I'll let you know what the dates are currently set for Black Diamond and for Goodwin Champion. Like, I want to say it's like as early as this month. Like, it might be around the corner kind of thing, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll take 3 socks, but can I get them spread out on the page? Sure, why not? So Hunter M, master of making more work for me. So 3 diff numbers. Okay, so Hunter, you are in for 3 spots. Excellent. Thank you, Jacob Brady, or whoever's out there. So Black Diamond shows November 19th currently. That's what I thought. I thought we were pretty much right like there this month. I just didn't want to pigeonhole myself. And you boys who are out there watching the break instead of working, as per the usual, if you can tell me what the release date for Goodwin Champions is, and pull up that would help me out a lot. Okay, if anybody else wants into that break, I suggest you do it now. There are probably 23 or 24 spots gone. Julien, the spots will be the same, 75 for 1 or 210 for 3. So it is typically the, I keep it even keel every single week. That way if people want to get in every single week, they know what to budget and what to expect. But yeah, it'll be 3 Clear Cut, Ultimate, Premier, and I think it's 2 SP Authentic. It's going to be, might be more than that actually. I think we're doing 8 boxes overall, but either way, if you're not sure, just send a message and we'll tell you in the image. Same thing, if the boys up front want to put into the comments what we're breaking next week, that would be great. Okay, guys, let's go home. We got Robo as your first card, 174 of 299. Once again, we have an extra card in here with a couple real thick ones right in the middle. So behind Robo, Phil Kemp. Well, he's not Noah Flip, but he is Phil Kemp. So there's another spot there for Edmonton. I'm going to take the 2 thick ones. I'm going to put them right here. And there you go. That's a pretty nice hit. Josh Stone having a pretty decent year in Buffalo. Obviously, Buffalo stinks as per the usual, but Josh Stone's doing okay. That is hard signed. It may look like a sticker, but no, it is just a little spot for him to sign. And it's always nice when the teams who are getting skunked get something nice. So Utah or Arizona, whatever you want to say, they're on the board with a rookie autograph for Josh Stone. Behind Josh Stone, Mitchie Marner. Don't look now, Toronto fans. But Mitch Marner, white swatch with TML, and behind that, there's probably going to be another swatch, and it is indeed probably the #1 center over there in Calgary. That doesn't say much, but still, Nazem Kadri. So Kadri and Marner with a couple nice swatches, not specifically numbered though. I love the look of Premier, the way they have Premier like that, and the way it kind of like, I don't know, it's like a grainy kind of texture. I like that a lot. So let's put that there. Let's put Josh Stone, I don't know, right here I guess. And then we'll go to our last two. And very quickly, as per the usual, if you're in this break, I'm giving away a free spot. Mark won it last week, but they took 2 more spots, so they got 2 chances to repeat. It'll be a separate video. Typically goes up about 10 to 15 minutes post-stream. But if you are in this break and paid for a spot, you have a chance to win a freebie for next week. So, looks like we might have... So, I don't know the players, but the back card says Rookie Auto Patch. And the second card says Auto Patch. So, we should have two decent hitters here. Let's see what we got behind Phil Kemp. By the way, number 69 is your prize. Levi, whenever you get back, because you always get 69, you can just tell me and I'll throw you something. Alright guys, so it looks like a veteran auto patch. Black lid 24, could be Seth Jarvis again. Ba-boom! Boom! Boom! What number is that card? 69, I told you, Levi. That's beautiful. Would you call that 3-color? There's black down there, barely. Add me in for a spot next week. Okay, sorry guys, I hate to do the back and forth here. Julien. Okay, Julien, you are in. I'm going to hide that back card. And the one big thing, if you notice on the Jarvis, right in the heart of the jersey, number 10. That's it. I know you won Levi, because you always get 69. Next time you show up, next time you're back from Florida and your friggin' 25-degree all-week vacation, you come let me know and I'll throw you some prizes. You know it. I got you. But once again, hard for me to talk about Seth Jarvis when I just literally herped his praises not too long ago. Beautiful, beautiful card. If you have number 6, you know what to do. It is the gold auto patch. Game used, of course. Hard signed, all the rigging. And, I mean, come on. If you're doing that in your second or third season, I should say, with Carolina, 33, 34, plus 23, like... only 14 PIM. Seth Jarvis is a real deal. There's no doubt about that. But wait, there's more, because we also have yet another patch auto. Don't you know dare? Don't you know dare, bye? Do we be? All right, so many hits, you can't display them all. Okay, this is it, everybody. The final one. Hiding behind Phil Kemp. Let's get some focus on Kemp. Oh, yes, you do. Cause you won again. Mark times 2. There we go. Good luck, everybody. This is it. Rookie auto patch, yes, we know. Black bucket number 64. With a quack attack and a delicious patch. Look at that. Sam Colangelo. Nice little hit for Anaheim. Shame that he couldn't put a little bit more into the autograph, but that patch is just ridiculous. And Mary, I think you said you had Anaheim. Gorgeous 4-color patch. The orange, the black, that kind of gold, if you will, and then the white. Really making sure to get the whole outer edge, which is quite gorgeous. And with a rookie patch, you never know. Card number 20, for any of you superstitious folks. Just a baby is old Sam. 3 games, 1 goal. And took a penalty, so he knows what the inside of the penalty box looked like, which is good. And there you go. That's the final one. So Premier, an extra autograph was gifted to us. So you can pretty much look at either the Colangelo or the Jarvis as a bonus card, and then the Josh Doan as the extra one. What the hell is that on? I can't control the autographs, Mary. Mary likes to collect autographs, so when somebody does something like that, I can understand her frustration. Like, why don't they just put like a pentagram on there, or just put like a big star or something instead? And you know what I mean? Make it unique. And well, thank you guys. I appreciate all the nice chatting already. 3 stars of the night are pretty much impossible, to be honest. Like, when you have patches like that and auto RPAs and rookie autos out of this that don't really make the cut, it's quite wild. I guess to me, Third star of the night will go to the front runner Nico Heischer at only 49, the triple color game used patch with a hard signed auto for the captain of the Devils. Your second star of the night, impossible to beat this one. Well, I lied. There's one more on there, but a gorgeous friggin' patch. Come on, that is still it's unique and it's awesome. And your number one star, I'm gonna have to go with our Jarvie boy, Seth Jarvis, 6 of 10. With the big, beautiful swatch, or the patch, I should say, and the hard-signed auto. But that doesn't even begin to look at the casehead Bernie Perron. I mean, all the devil cards that we got coming up the yin-yang. So we had a heck of a good break, that's for darn sure. You guys are so welcome. I'm so happy for you guys all joining. You're so happy and pleasant and easygoing. I expect next week to be a total disaster. Mary, you're so welcome. You too, Cause. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you got a little modicum of entertainment and had a chuckle or two. But if you didn't, we'll try again next week. And don't go too far away. I got another video that's going to be coming up here shortly, and it's going to give away a free spot for next weekend's break. And if you want to get in, do it now. There's only like 6 spots left. Enjoy the day, guys.